I almost wanted to laugh, but it's tragic that even in this day and time, people are even discriminating, even at the bank you frequent. TCF Bank in Detroit, well, Michigan. I won't throw that on Detroit. What was the place, the name of that city? You guys probably know where this bank is. And if I'm black, I'm never frequenting this bank. I'm closing my account ASAP. I know it starts with an L or something. Lavanya, Michigan. A guy named Senator Torrey Thomas, 44, from Detroit, went into a bank after trying to cash a settlement check that was awarded to him from a racial discrimination lawsuit that he had against Enterprise Rental Car, the leasing company of Detroit. That's funny that he says that because I went through a similar situation where I should have went all the way and sued to no end, but I will not ever rent from them and they won't get a dime from me. Now, with that being said, this man walked in there to cash his check at a TCF bank where he has banked at for 2 years. And as soon as he came in, just off first sight, they looked at him as a criminal. He came in and gave them the check and they, um, hmm, hold on 1 minute. I'm going to make a call. They called about the check. Then they came in there, brought the check into the other office. He's sitting in the office, and she's like, he just walked in with a check. Does the check out? And it was like, yeah, it's showing that it's a good check. So if nothing from the check that was saying that it was fraudulent. So they couldn't believe it. So they want to make sure they're not getting stiff. Because they're like, man, this is going to go through. We're going to put this in his account. That's not your job. If the check is valid and it's going through, it's valid, you have to run it. By the government of law, if the check clears, you have no right to stop it. What are you basing it off of? That this check isn't legit. It was inspected by the bank managers and everyone else there. The check is good. But do they stop there? No, they called the police. They called the police involved in the situation. And they want to investigate to make sure that the check is not a fraud. So now they want to launch a fraud investigation. And of course, he said, I didn't deserve to be treated like that when I knew the check was not fraudulent. I'm a United States veteran. I have an honorable discharge from the Air Force. They discriminated me because I'm black. None of this would have happened if I was white. This man just won a racial discrimination lawsuit and walked right dead smack into another one. Ain't that something? I can't get this lucky. Unbelievable. Now people want to know how much was the settlement check for. He can't disclose that. That's part of his no, his NDA that he signed when he got the his money from the federal lawsuit that he won against Enterprise. He can't disclose that. He called his employment law attorney while he was at the bank for help explaining to the bank employees that the check was authentic. Deborah Gordon, who is the attorney, she said, I got on the phone with the bank, and she said, I sent them the federal court complaint to see that it matched. She's like, I did everything. He was denied only for one reason. Not only is those idiots at that TCF Bank will be fired, everybody in there deserved it. They had ample opportunities to do the right thing. But because of their own prejudiceness, now they got a long time to think about it in the unemployment line. Thanks for watching One Crack News. Hope you subscribe. Don't forget you can support the page by hitting up the Cash App. Carceno is the name on the Cash App, Karceno, and I'm out.